Was Disney Movie Club really a scam or part of a better collecting plan? In today's physical media news topic video, we talk about the recent upset with Disney Movie Club and then Sony taking over. And then, of course, I get into a massive rant of my Disney Movie Club experience through the years. And then, of course, we get into what the collecting experience for Disney titles will now look like in the future. So first jumping into the news and details here, Disney Movie Club is shutting down after 23 years. Oh my goodness, the Disney Movie Club site, I guess, will be no more. The last day to place an order is May 20th, so mark your calendars. Very important day if you want to get any last orders in. That way you can maybe bundle and save a massive amount of money on the recent 4Ks you've missed out on. Or if you want to get those pre-orders in for those James Cameron titles, you can still do that. And then, of course, if you want to get those Disney Movie Club Blu-ray exclusives, you gotta get those because once the site's gone, I don't think we're gonna see those anymore. So that's a bit of a bummer. So we gotta be aware of the situation here. Now, is this all terrible news? Well, we did also get a notice that Sony will be taking over distribution of Disney's physical media titles. Now, I know there was some confusion with that out there. People were unclear on what it meant. People were rejoicing and celebrating and thinking it was going to be better than Disney having just full, complete control over everything. And they thought we were going to get all these new Disney title releases. The back catalog floodgates would open. And that really doesn't seem to be the case. Once again, it's very specific that Sony is only taking over the distribution of the physical media title. So they're distributing, doing the marketing, the promotions, getting it out there in the retail stores, online stores, and kind of that type of shopping experience. But they're not making final decisions on what is being put out there. Disney still has that control to say, okay, we want this title released, we don't want that one released. I'm sure if Sony had complete control, they would release a whole bunch of stuff from their back catalog, but it's not like that at all. They didn't buy Disney. Disney still exists. Disney's still a thriving company in a way, and it's just really limited to the distribution of physical media titles. So is this as great as some people think it's going to be? I don't really think so. It's kind of a much ado about nothing scenario where it's like, okay, maybe this isn't completely terrible now, but this also isn't super amazing. Time for that massive rant because I recently became a Disney Movie Club member. I would say probably for about a year or so. So I didn't get to fully really utilize it to what I wanted to get to. I mean, I barely became a VIP member where some of the amazing savings really start. And it was such a long road to become a VIP member too. You think it's going to be really easy, but no, you got to go and get these featured titles at full price, and then that will build up kind of your legacy to being able to do the VIP member discounts and the cool, really cool stuff out there. And unfortunately, there's just featured titles that I didn't really care for. So I found myself skipping over a lot of them. And sometimes the featured titles would be a little bit off. I'm like, why are they doing this instead of this? For example, I was going to be excited about the WandaVision and Loki 4K steelbooks and the Mandalorian stuff. I was all excited for this. And then the featured title was the Blu-ray version. Why not the 4K version? Well, I guess they sold out of the 4K versions and they had to make the featured titles just the Blu-ray version. And so that was annoying. So I skipped past those ones. And then there's just some titles I just wasn't interested in. And I thought they would release different titles to their featured title, but I guess they were trying to unload some garbage sometime. And so that was annoying. So that's why it took me forever to build up to the VIP status. Also, some other major annoyances: had to pay for shipping every time, and the shipping was pretty hefty of an expense. You would think if you're a Disney Movie Club member, shipping would be free. Like that would be cool. Like an Amazon Prime member, you get free shipping, but that was not the case with Disney Movie Club. So that was pretty darn annoying. I didn't like that. I don't even think you could get free shipping in any way, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even think if you bundled a ton of stuff together, it would eliminate shipping. So that was also an irritation. And then not only that, every title you bought, you would have to buy one at the full price, at least in the scenario I was in, and then the following titles would get a discount. So you could save some money if you really bundled up deals and got a whole bulk purchase at one time, which was kind of cool in that way. But there had to be some really titles you really couldn't resist on there. That way you could get so many, and then that's where the savings would build up. But it once again, if you didn't have enough titles you wanted to stack together for those discounts, it was kind of not as great as it seemed to be. Now, in terms of being able to access certain titles like Disney Movie Club exclusive Blu-rays, that's kind of what enticed me in the first place to sign up because I needed holds on Blu-ray. That's where they got me in there. So that was kind of cool. And those were reasonably priced. So I'm not gonna, get too mad about them for that. So even though it wasn't the worst experience ever, I probably got something out of it. Once again, when I bundled some deals and got some exclusives, it still wasn't as magical as I was hoping it was going to be. And once again, I barely get the VIP status. And then I hear this news that Disney Movie Club is shutting down, which really irritated me. It took me so long to build up to that status. And I thought I was really going to be able to pick up some titles now and really get things rolling. And then to hear this news come out of nowhere. And I feel like Disney knew this was going to happen some time ago. I wish they would have given us more of a notice just to the public out there so they could make decisions and also give people another chance to sign up again, kind of for a last hurrah. Get those Disney Movie Club exclusives. But after the announcement came out, shortly after that, it was like nobody new could sign up for Disney Movie Club. And that's kind of just rude. Come on, Disney. Let people, at least experience. I know it's in its end of days, but let people jump on, celebrate Disney one last time, get some bulk purchases in, get some cool stuff, get those Disney Movie Club Blu-rays out there. And that would have been awesome, Disney, but Disney did not really do that. So that was irritating in itself. As just kind of a mixed bag here, did I love being a Disney Movie Club member? Once again, I can't say I loved it. I'm not going to say it was the worst thing in the world either. I just wish I would have experienced more. Into the future, making some predictions, and I don't think it's going to change too much for Disney collecting overall. Yes, we have one place now, a limited to get Disney titles, which was the Disney Movie Club site. That was a cool site where we could do a bulk purchase, get some savings, and that was some of the best deals out there. And we're not going to see that anymore. So now, if we want Disney titles, it's going to be full price. That's going to be hefty. That's going to hurt the wallet. That's going to be unfortunate. But they should still be available through different online locations like Amazon, retail locations like Walmart, and maybe Sony's going to do a better job distributing them, marketing them, promoting them. Maybe we'll get cooler editions out of them. So that could be a bonus in itself. But besides that, I don't think much is going to change. I don't think the floodgates are going to open with getting a ton of backlog titles from Disney, even though that would be great. I don't really think that's going to happen in the near future. I don't think much is going to change if you're a Disney movie collector. Besides not being able to get some discounts through Disney Movie Club and that being a little sad, I don't think much else is going to change, at least for the near future. It's just something we got to deal with. It's just more sad news to physical media collecting. Whenever something gets out of the physical media distribution game, I see that as a little bit of a sad moment because we want to save physical media. We want it to go strong. We want it to be available more and more places. And it feels like just certain places are being eliminated from having physical media. And that's never a good thing as a collector, unfortunately. But once again, I still think we'll be able to get certain Disney titles. There's going to be availability somewhere because Disney is so popular. People aren't going to stop loving all these Disney movies. There's going to be Disney movies that people just want to get their hands on and enjoy and to collect. So I think we're going to kind of keep the status quo here with Disney collecting. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments below. Where do you think the Disney titles go in the future? Is this good, bad news, mixed news? What do you all think out there? And of course, go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. And of course, if you love this physical media topic, mega smash the next one right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters.